Now we're going to have a go at the perfect steak. Before we do, I'm going to make a really quick herb butter. First, we're going to chop some chives very finely. And we've got some basil leaves and some parsley, some flat leaf parsley, which we'll just roughly chop because it's going to go into a food processor in a minute. Right, we've got our fresh herbs there. We've got some butter that I've let come back to room temperature. In with the fresh herbs, salt, some fresh ground black pepper, just a little bit of garlic, not too much, just a squeeze of lemon juice, a tiny bit of tomato paste, and likewise just a drop or two of fish sauce. That's it. On with the lid and mix it up. Next, take a sheet of baking paper, whack it down there, and we just bung the butter out of the food processor into the middle of the sheet, and then it's a matter of rolling it up into a sausage shape. Just shape it with your fingers, roll it up, and then whack that in the fridge, get it to go nice and firm, and of course you can freeze it as well. Now, onto the steak. I think you need a piece of, for medium rare, a piece of steak probably 2 centimetres thick. That way will caramelise on the outside and still be medium rare in the middle. Also, it's important to bring your steak back to room temperature before you cook it. If you don't, if you pull it straight out of the fridge and whack it on the barbecue, the outside will be cooked and the inside will still be cold and it'll be quite raw. Better to put the oil on the steak than on the barbecue. Now, just pour some good olive oil onto a plate. Season your steak well first with salt and a little black pepper. And then just rub it through the oil, not too much, and straight on to your barbecue plate. And that's it, it's that easy. Now, as this very large t-shirt says, turn the bloody steak once. Don't keep turning the steak, you won't get it caramelised and it'll finish up tough as old boots. Turn it once. Beautifully caramelised on the outside. We'll give it a couple of minutes on the other side and it's done. Just take that and put it on a plate, not the plate it came to the barbecue on raw, we don't want to poison people, a clean plate, and then get either just a clean tea towel or some foil and put it over the meat. We're going to rest it. Don't seal it up too tightly or use plastic wrap or anything like that. If you seal it too tightly, it'll steam in its own heat. So just put it loosely around like that and we'll leave it for a couple of minutes and let all the juices settle back into the meat. Okay, we've let our steak rest for 5 minutes. We'll lose the foil and put it on our plate. Here's the herb butter that we made earlier. Just a little slice of that, not too much. And melt that over the top of the steak. Maybe a little sea salt over the top to finish it off. And that's it. That's going to be delicious.